Hello and welcome everyone, my name is Freya and let's get into what I think is the best Hunter Prismatic build that you can make, just because of a lot of buffs that have happened to guns like sidearms, allowing this build to be absolutely devastating in content, and it's also a lot of fun because it's a bit of an ability spam build. But before we get in, I just want to give a big thanks to everyone because we have now hit 600 subs, and I guess our new sub goal by end of this month, 650 hopefully. So if you do enjoy this channel, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Every sub is highly appreciated, and every like matters. Anyway, we're going to get into the build now. For this build, we're going to start off using a Traveler's Chosen and Renewal's Grass. We are using Renewal Grass as our buffed exotic because Dustfield Grenades are really strong, and Traveler's Chosen is great. We're also using Zaddy's Bane and Edge Transit. You can use whatever you want as your DPS weapon though. For our Prismatic Super, I'm using Golden Gun as I like it with DPS, but you can use Deadfall or the new Storm Edge, whatever's up to you. For our Dodge, we're going to be using Gamblers so we can get our knife back as much as possible, alongside Knife Trick, with, of course, Dustfield Grenades afterwards, because they are highly needed for this build. For our aspects, we're using Stylist Executioner, followed up by Winter Shroud. This is so we can take less damage and also being invis a lot of the time. Fragments, we're using Facet of Dawn for Radiance because it's very useful, and it also gets allies there. We're using Facet of Hope, followed up by the Facet of Protection, just for some damage resist, as it's always nice. And then we're using Facet of Courage, followed lastly by a very easy one to get, Facet of Ruin. Get this through just playing the campaign. That's lovely to have. Not really too many that you need to like hunt for, so you can use this very early into your playthrough. We're then going to be using, for our armor mods, a very high mobility and discipline. But if you can, I'd also recommend getting a high resil. If you can get triple hundreds, perfect. But on a helmet, we're going to be using Dynamo twice, followed up by a Powerful Friends. And then on our arms, we're using Focusing Strike alongside Heavy Handed and Bolstering Detonation. On our chest, we're using a melee resist, charged up, and a harmonic resistance. We're using melee just in case we're hit by something when we don't have a dust shield up. On our legs though, we're using recuperation, any sort of weapon search wherever you're using is heavy, and innovation. And then on our cloak, we're using 2 bombers, followed up lastly by a very fun little Reaper. This is a great little build to mess around with. I found it quite fun to bring into the campaign, and when I get high level, I will try and get some footage of me using it in Master or possibly even GM content, because I feel like it could work there with a team of 2, especially if you have another hunter using Dust Shield, so you can both just keep throwing up Frost Armor for you and your teammates. Anyway, if you guys have liked this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.